Happy Friday the 13th. Hoping you're having a lucky, lucky day. I'm going to do a reading. I have Tyra here with me. You going to say hi? You say hi? She's not going to say hi. I'm sorry. She's a little shy and fussy today. So let's see what the tarot cards tell us. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is the place we find ourselves at. We have the Hierophant. This is where we're heading. And this is the challenge, the Empress in reverse. What does that mean? So the King of Pentacles in reverse tells us that somebody may be having a lack in their life. It usually signifies a financial lack, maybe poor investments, things not working out financially the way you want them to. But you can also probably interpret that in terms of relationships. Perhaps you're unhappy in a current relationship, or you're in a relationship with somebody and there's something about it that's just not working for you and it's failing for you. And you may or may not be choosing to leave that relationship behind. The Hierophant. And the Hierophant represents wisdom and knowledge, consideration, deliberation. It also represents sometimes a cue that you may need to consult with experts or people who are professionals in whatever area that's troubling you to get some advice and guidance. It also signifies sometimes that we have to follow rules, we have to follow rules of engagement with other people, rules in how we engage in our relationships with other people, rules with how we contract with other people. There may be restrictions or obligations that are imposed on us, so we need to honor those. We can't violate them. I tell you, she just does not want to be photogenic today and on screen. So the last card we have is the Empress, but unfortunately she's in reverse. If she was upright, I'd be like, whoa, you hit it. You're finding the divine feminine. But unfortunately, she's in reverse. So we have some cautionary tales to tell about this lady. Empress in reverse, especially when it relates to feminine energy, usually, and feminine can be male or female, believe it or not. It usually refers to somebody who's got poor financial judgment or for maybe like poor financial motivations. Maybe they're the type of person who gets into relationships because of what the person can provide to them, and that kind of overrides any true affection or emotional attachment. It also represents that perhaps your investments aren't doing that well. Perhaps your bounty is rotting or isn't thriving. You need to water your plants and you need to feed your plants. And that means your plans too. Perhaps you have a project that you just haven't been paying attention to, or maybe it's a love interest you haven't been paying attention to. Because this is an influence card, I think this means to be cautious as you enter into the Hierophant stage of trying to figure out what to do about your finances or your personal situation. Be warned that you don't have good Empress energy here. So you're going to have to fight against that. So it may mean you need to put attention into certain matters that you haven't. And maybe you need to look for more attachments that aren't financially related. Don't be with somebody just for purposes of letting them use you for your money. Be demanding, require the full thing. Don't have a relationship with somebody simply for financial reasons. Reach out and seek emotional connections with people. This is never going to make you happy. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and may you have a blessed, happy Friday the 13th.